Okay, can everyone hear me? I'm making sure. Yes, everything looks good on my microphone. I'm actually a little bit loud on my mic, so I'm gonna set away myself away from the microphone a little bit. If I sound good, let me know. I'm kind of like fiddling with where I place my mic. Maybe I'll place it like right in front of me, like directly in front of me. But you can, if I do not sound good audio-wise, you have to let me know. Okay. Hi. We are, doing stuff today. Okay, I'm very loud. I'll drop myself down a little lower. How about now? I'm fiddling with where I place my mic. I usually have it very close to me, but I actually have it pretty far away from me. Okay, do I sound like cool and crisp, or do I sound far away? Because I don't want to be far away. You guys are a blessing, by the way, for, letting me test out how I'm doing all of this. Let me just make sure. Cool and crisp. Beautiful. I'm just gonna make my camera a little less weird looking. Cool. It didn't actually work at all the way I wanted it to. We're just gonna go with this. I was trying to like unzoom, but it would not let me unzoom. So that is a-okay, because today we're going to be doing some really cool building. However, I do have a bit of a kerfuffle, and I know that you guys will be super helpful with this. So, I was originally thinking of doing Omnath, okay? However, I've had a couple cards kind of come up in front of me, so to speak, and I'm intrigued. Particularly this guy right here. I still don't understand the party thing yet, so I'm not going to touch that yet. I will touch Tazri soon. Linvala didn't really interest me. I was also looking at Omnath, and I was also looking at Drana, but I kind of do a lot of mono black, so I'm thinking maybe either Aura, Skyclave, Hierophant, or Omnath for tonight. So I'm just going to pull my chat up really quickly and kind of give, parties, wizard, cleric, rogue, or warrior. Okay, I think that's a lot to build around in one night, so I am going to not do that tonight. Maybe next week when I get a better understanding and kind of have some more prep time on this. However, I do have these two choices then, because I do like Drana, but I do a lot of mono black decks, so I kind of need to step away from that. So we have this cool guy right here, which has some cleric funsies going on here. Return target cleric card with CMC lesser from graveyard to the battlefield, which I think is kind of neat. But the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of leaning towards Omnath. I like that he's 4 colors. I don't think I've done 4 colors. I think I did 5 color once, and it was a bit of a rough time. And I think it'd be kind of cool to just fiddle with this, you know? I've always wanted to build a land deck. I love seeing the return of Landfall. Landfall is an ability I really like. So I think everyone's kind of going towards the Omnath. So what we're going to do is we're going to be building around Omnath tonight. So let's go ahead. That's not what I wanted. Okay. So I guarantee there's going to be some cards that haven't spoiled yet. Which is going to be a bit of a problem. Because, you know, we can always tweak it. See, in theory, I would really like to have it up to date. But that's not always the case. We don't always get that luxury. Like I said in the Discord, the interview was incredible, coming from a small creator with a lot of credit card debt, trying to buy all the nice equipment. Everything you two said was so true. Thank you. Honestly, that was a really nice conversation, and I really liked it. I was a little bit worried that it wouldn't be super well received, because I don't want to sound like I'm a complaining person, because usually I'm not. I mean, I'm a complainer, but not about content, because I love it. But I also really want to show people that it's not as smooth as you would think it is. There is stress to it, because I love this, but it's also a job for me. I consider it to be, you know, a second job. And I love it. It is like my bread and butter. It makes me so happy that I can turn a hobby into something that is fun and, you know, fruitful. But it also takes a lot of time to get there. I got lucky. It took me a year. And that's not a long time when you consider things. So the stress of that is something else. Okay. So now that we have it, we have Omnath, Locus of Creation. He is indeed our commander. So what we're going to do before we do anything else is I am going to go through very quickly and see if we have any new cards that I know would be like, yes, is 100% going in here. These are confusing to me, but I like them, but they're confusing to me. So we're going to have to go over that later. I like that we're seeing more Wizard Tribal, which means some of the old Wizard spells, like the Wizard Cycling card, is going to go up in price. I like this card. Well, we're going to see if we can get some good landfall stuff in here, because let me tell you, I'm actually really excited. I've always wanted to build a land stack, but I've never really found anything that really suited me, you know? And it made me go, oh, wow, this is amazing. That looks so cool, Spoils of Adventure. God, I'm excited. Okay. I'm talking too much. I like the new art for Lotus Cobra a lot. This seems pretty sick. Milling people doesn't seem too gross. Okay, now I can actually look at what's going on. Alrighty. I have a weird question. It seems hard to find an in the community. Like, you guys talk about all your friends and everything. How did that happen for you? It's very weird because I actually feel very alone in the community sometimes. Not because of anything anyone has done to me. I have a hard time socializing with people. I get very nervous. I feel like I'm not, you know, good enough to talk to certain people. It's stressful, but it's good, you know? I've just learned by my own sort of interactions to just, you know, kind of take a breath and just kind of go for it and, you know, talk to them like they're people. And even then I struggle with that because I get starstruck or I get nervous or I think that I'm stupid for saying a certain thing. It's very weird. You know, I honestly have no idea how I've interacted with people. I wish I had a really good answer for you. I'm not good at it at all. We're definitely gonna go ahead and add the Lotus Cobra in here because I feel like that's just a given. There it is. I was like, where's the deck? I like how it's called Poutine Cucumber. I feel like that works. Jeez, assuming there will be a GP Vegas next year, you should come and hang out with the other content creators. That was actually what I was going to do this year. I actually had, you know, time and funds set aside so I could. I even had time off work set aside, but unfortunately COVID ruined it. I literally was like talking to friends, figuring out room situations and stuff, and like, I can't. Also, Rods89, thank you for the follow. This seems interesting. I kind of like it. And again, if it's like, I don't like it, then we won't add it in. I like Ruined Crab. I think it's cool. I don't plan on us milling ourselves out, but you know. Okay, we've added some of the newer stuff in. So now let's take a peek at what the heck we're gonna do here. So we'll go see what everyone's saying. Dual lands, but you have to pick one. Was that what I just saw? Because that is perfect. I think it is. It's very interesting. With Omnath, you want to be able to play 3 lanes a turn, so you want to draw 7 cards a turn cycle. I think we can do that if we play our cards right, which is not a pun on Twitter. Not a pun on Twitter. I just saw the word Twitter and I read it. Because of my ADHD, I want to be social, but I don't know how to start from going to a fan to try and be a friend. You might not think, but you're a pillar of the ADHD community. First of all, thank you. Second of all, I don't think I am. Really, I've had help from other people. You know, it's a difficult situation. I just say, just chill, just vibe, you know, just like talk to people or you're talking to me, because right now you're just talking to me and a chill person. It's a vibe, you know. Mina and Dene are good in lands. Yes, they are. Good. Where the heck is she? Because I remember looking at her like last week and I was like, I don't really think I need this, and now we need it for this deck. There she is. Okay. Perfect. I'm already excited. We should get an Azusa. I think she's a good one. Good evening. Are you brewing tonight? Zarl. Yes, we are. We are brewing the new Omnath tonight. Epicric. It is certainly interesting sometimes. Do you want to include infinite combos in the deck? Because there's a way to get infinite land drops. I know there is. We can do it. Swordtooth. We can add some of the combos now if you want. Raging Swordtooth or... Oh, no. Duh. The good lands one. Cool. It's Juicebucks 6 y'all. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Storm Cauldron is meanie if you want to get stacksy. You know, I've never built a stacks deck before. And I've always kind of wanted to, but I also feel like it's not my thing. But I thought a lot of things really weren't my thing until I started, building with you guys, and then I kind of discovered it is. Each player may play an additional land during each of his or her turns. Whenever land is tapped for mana, return it to his... It makes me scared, but I'll go with it. Try to the Illusion Grove. God, we're already doing such a great job with good cards. Tatiova. If you end up having big creatures recross the paths is my favorite ramp spell. Gets any land, it doesn't make them come in tapped. Is good with Barbarignos and Rage. What's okay. Well, y'all are giving me some good cards. I'm gonna go ahead, type in landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you may exile non-land permanent other than this angel when she leaves the battlefield. Okay, the CMC on that seems high. No, I didn't want to. I wanted to open up a new tab. I'm nervous. I feel like we should put an Avenger in here because we're doing a lands deck, So the reason why I've never built a lands deck before is because I feel overwhelmed by them. There's so much to it that I'm always nervous about it. The combo is any land payoff with the blue retreat, bounce land, non-bounce land, Sakura Tribe Scout. We can do that. I didn't get too much sleep last night, but I'm not like suffering, Whoa, ow, that hurt. Cause see, like, there's already like a ton of landfall things in here. And I'm like, oh god, I'm a wee bit nervous at what we got going on here. I know we need, like, it's like Retreat to Coralhelm, I think is what it's called. Here it is. Y'all, I need your help because I'm already freaking... I'm actually a little bit stressed about this now. I want it to be good. And what direction do you want to go? Landfall deck, big ramp, or land combos? That's the thing. I've never built a land deck, and that's why I was a little bit stressed because there's so many things that we can do. Landfall I think would be pretty cool, but like let's kind of look at what Omnath does and kind of get our concept. So when he ETBs, we get a card draw. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. If it's the first time, if it's the second time, you add, Wooburg minus B. If it's the third time, he deals damage to each opponent and creature planeswalker you don't control. So it's definitely like we want to get lands because we can ramp, we can gain life, and we can deal damage. The only thing is, I actually don't know. What to do, because there's no 5th time. There's no 4th or 5th time in here. So we can't keep dealing damage, We can only do it once. But what the heck are we going to do with this? I feel a bit lost because there's so much that you can do. I feel that is a pretty good include. Yeah, let's go ahead and add that. Yeah, we're going to be... Frick, we're going to be doing some really good lands in here. Oh, he's really weird and cool. He is really weird and cool, which is why I'm a little bit stressed out because he's weird and cool. And was spoiled like 4 hours ago, so there's like nothing out on him right now. Look at me being one of those creators that hops on a card like right in the beginning. Two people who like release a deck for a card that was spoiled like 2 hours ago, and then they make a deck and post a video about it. You are amazing if you do that. The timing, the process of editing and making it love you. You are a great creator if you do that, because I've seen some creators do that already and I'm like, how are you even alive? I think Fetch's Crucible and the Excavator are really great with extra land play cards. Best Omnath. Hey, Mr. Orion24. Okay, we can get rid of this area. I don't really need it. I do think we need a Crucible. I do think we need it. It's cool that you can put white landfall cards in the deck. I know, I do like that. Add the Crucible here. Thasios and Seedborn Muse allow you to activate his ability on your opponent's turn. I don't know what the Excavator is. Excavator. There's quite a few, I would assume. Which Excavator? Oh, this? Ramunap. Blah, blah, blah. I can't speak. Okay. So let's go ahead and add you said Thasios? Or Thrasios. We're gonna figure this out. I feel like I always get worried when a deck exceeds 3 colors because then I'm like, oh god, I'm really trash at this. Because then we get so many cards flowing in that I'm always like worried. Thrasios, Seedborn Muse. Based on my pattern of opinions on Omnath, I was expecting this to be my least favorite Omnath, but before this Omnath, the newer Omnath is less interesting than I thought it was. Fiery Emancipation does seem pretty good. Wayfarer's Bauble to help fix mana. Yeah, we should probably go ahead. We should go ahead and add that. Wayfarer's Bauble. Strionic Resonator. We could do like an Illusionist Brace. Whenever it is activated. No, that's inactivated. That's not gonna work. Ignore me. Ignore me. I really do appreciate that I have you guys here to help me because when I build personal decks, I build them within like a matter of like a week or two. Azusa, we already have Azusa in here. I don't think we need the other 3 Omnaths in here. Moonfolk could be good. Bouncing Lens to replay for triggers. There's a lot of Moonfolk. Are you saying like in general or like the kind, like the creature type? Triomes. Oh god, this is definitely gonna be. Oh shit, this is definitely gonna be a deck where we're going to build the. I usually save lands for last, but now we're doing lands at the same time, and I think that's pretty great actually. Oh my god, I am nervous. I see we have some stuff popping up in chat too. We do have Lotus Cobra in here already. Okay. Haven't put Risen Reef in yet. I'm just trying to get the lands in here really quickly. So we can't do this. We can do the Raugrin. We can't do Savai. But we can do Ketria. So I'm going to go ahead and add these in just because I feel like I will forget about them 100%. And I don't even mean to. I just know I will. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, this is a commander and a thing where I feel like you can easily come with 300 cards. And that's exactly it. It's always so stressful. Gruul Omnath. Okay, let's look at the Gruul Omnath while we're shopping around, I guess we could say. Shopping around for, oh god, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. There we go. Whenever land is bad for your control, yeah, that is good. Actually, that is pretty sick. Okay. I was thinking Panoramic at first, and it doesn't apply. Did we put Risen Reef in? No, but we will now. Oh, the amount of lands in here. Uro. I need to see what he does again. It's been a hot minute since I've seen him. I like how I type an Uro and every other card with that lettering pops up. I just want to see the dude. There's Battlefield. Add. Cultivate. Oh, jeez. I just realized we're gonna have so many auto includes. It's gonna be really hard to get some wiggle room. Also, I'm working through your messages. It will take a minute. And this is just being annoying. So we're just gonna exit out of there. We're gonna pop it through. So we're gonna do cultivate Kodama's reach. Let's go ahead and do a crop rotation. Let's see, collective voyage. You can run exclusively the best 3 fetch lands, Terramorphic Expanse, the Dog Plains, the Evolving Wilds. Risen Reef, we got that. Cultivate, Kadama's Reach, blah, 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 blah. Rampant Growth. We can also get like a Farseek. Scape Shift, someone said. I'll have to double check to see what that does, but I'm going to trust all of y'all. Recross the Past, now I promise. I think, okay, we're going to, I do have a question. We do have Thrasios and Seedborn already. Okay, already have Field of the Dead. We could do a growth spiral. I do have a question for you guys, and I think it's a very important question. How many lands should we run in here before I do anything else? I should probably carve out an idea of how many in here. And Curiosity only attaches to 1 creature. So when that creature hits. So Curiosity wouldn't work. So I'm going to click Done Editing and see how many cards we already have. Look at this. We're already at $304. 7 lands, but that's just because I put some basics in here. Look at all these beautiful land creatures. Oh god, this is going to be stressful. I do need to put Avenger of Zendikar in here before I forget. Pier's Whim is good ramp, now that I added the Avenger. So someone said 40. What else should we do? Switch to put a sacrifice and yeah. 45, 40 for sure. That's what other land decks I've seen roughly have, sometimes 42. So we're around like, we can do like 40 to 43, you know, something like that. Path of Discovery. Yeah, we'll do that. How many lands do we want? Do we want non-land cards? Non-lands doesn't seem amazing. So I'm not sure. So now that we know like around 40, let's focus on the rest of the deck, which means we're going to have a deck of around 60 some odd cards. I am a little bit nervous about that. Mostly because we go here. We can ramp. What are we going to do with it, you know? Sylvan Awakening. Swords to Plowshares. God, I just thought we have so many board wipes. I don't know what to do. Sylvan Awakening. Swords. Kind of glad. Okay, so what can we do? How do you win with a land stack? How do you win with a land stack? Here's Josie 3 cards when the 3rd land goes triggers. Curiosity just draws you 1 card. I don't know about Valakut. That just doesn't seem like it would belong in here, because we would need 5 mountains, and I don't think we can get that. Blinkmoth Nexus and Awakening V2 Ghazi, instant infect kill. Okay, so let's look at that. Becomes a... Okay. And then... So, I do have to say this before we do anything else. Draw the illusion grows and cards give your lands every basic land type. Yeah, Valakut doesn't cut it. Does that mean Amari is also a no? 1 for each opponent. Valakut combos with Dryad. Okay, we need to get focused. We need to get focused. I had a couple ideas as to what I wanted to do. I was thinking we could do like land creatures. I don't know if people wanted to do land creatures. We could. So Blinkmoth Nexus and Awakening of V2 Ghazi, but V2 Ghazi doesn't have infect, does it? Not V2 Ghazi, I mean the other thing. I could pop this in. If you had some blink effects, you can trigger Omnath more times. Yeah, I don't want to go too crazy with it. Like, I think we're already so full Because look at, we've only been on for about 30 minutes and we already have almost half a deck here. This is one of the reasons why I've always been hesitant to build a land deck, because I'm always very nervous because there's so many things that we can do with this. And I don't necessarily want to like screw anything up. The other way we could go Omnath, Locus of Royal, and Genesis Ultimatum. Why not all the Omnaths? I don't think are going to work very well. Some of them revolve around elementals. We don't really want to do that. I don't want to have us pigeonholed too much. Exile target land, you control, then return the battlefield under your control. We can do that. Oh, that's a tap ability. We do have Crucible of Worlds in here. Having the manlands are good, and they give you the Emeria Sky Ruin. Okay. Crew Fix is similar to the original Omnath Unlimited Green Mana. Well, like we need to figure out like what we're gonna do with him. Are we gonna do our lands or creatures? Or are we going to do big payoff kind of stuff? I don't know how I feel about it. We could cast X spells. I really don't want to add any more of the other Omnaths. I think just the Gruul run is just fine. I think we're doing just fine with the Omnaths that we have. Cast X spells. Big payoff is fun. Rampaging Ballast. Yeah. Let me see what Escape Shift does. Okay, Escape Shift is cool. We did add that in here. Fire Emancipation makes Omnath's 3 land trigger hit for 12, and just swinging with things works with it too. Cool. So let's do... Okay. So I'm going to do something now. Initiative Shakes the World. With Chromatic Lantern, all of our things are forests. And our lands are indestructible. I like that. Let's do that. Get Anga Melia Beasts. Let's see. Planeswalker, this is land. It's probably only just like Nissa. Oh, I'm a liar. Dreaded Legion Groves is Chromatic Lantern, lets you play an extra land. We already have that in here. If you want to go Animated Lands and Terra Eternal is cute. Koth is pretty good. I do like that quite a bit. Koth would be kind of funny. It doesn't make them forests, but the druid does. Oh, okay. So the good thing is, I still like the Fire Emancipation. I will add it in because it's never bad. It's never bad. Chromatic doesn't give your lands. Yeah. Okay, so what else should we add in here? Gonna update it and see what we got. Cool, this is scary. Because I have no idea what the hell we're doing. Renin 6 would be good. Flip Nissa. Renin 6. What does Renin 6 do? Turn my bird. I don't like the uptick is good, but the minus doesn't really do anything for me. The new Nissa is Golgari, and I don't get it. Does everyone know what we're doing? Abundance. If you draw a card, you may instead choose a land or non-land card and reveal the top cards. You put the card into reveal. Yeah, you know what, that seems good. Did it go? No, I had it. So we could get a Sultaness in the future, hypothetically. I don't know why they keep messing with her color identity. It doesn't make much sense to me. But I'm not gonna fight it on that, definitely. Oh my god, let's see. What are some good ways to win with land decks? What are some good ways? This seems fun, but it's also super hefty in CMC. The blue, I think, is something to do with Kefnet. Also, Kefnet can bounce your lands. We can put in Kefnet. Really trying to figure out what the heckity heck to add in here. This is nerve-wracking. Amulet of Vigor is a must-play. Beanstalker Giant, that's CMC so much, but yeah. What amulets we got going on here? Whenever a permanent enters the battlefield, tapped and under your... How? I don't see how that's good. I mean, I guess we could, like for some tap lands, but it could be okay. Scratch charge on hunting wild so that you get any 2 forests, including jewels and tries, bounce lands. Well, let's, guys, like, before we even do the lands, let's really focus not on the lands, but on, like, what we're gonna do with this deck. Because right now I'm kind of in a place where I'm like, I don't know. And that always stresses me out. Is when I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. Like, how are we winning? I don't know how we're winning. I feel like that's kind of important for us to know. Like, should we... I don't know. Okay, but right now I want to know, what do we do about winning? We could take a look at EDH Trixland themes if you want to miss. That's true. I just don't really like to leave on stream to go to EDH Rec. I'll go on my phone, but I try to tend to stick to Scryfall and only Scryfall. I don't think I've used it once on stream, to be honest. I tend to avoid it. So, let's see. How do we win? Jesus, there's way too many themes for all these cards. I swear to God. Already, okay. I have no clue. We could get way too much value with big X spells and triggers and just hope our opponents deal with so much things. Sylvan Awakening, Ulven Wild Hydra. Yes, I do want that. Ulven Wild Hydra. Exploration. Oh god. Oof. Okay. Yeah, Rada Heart of Keld is pretty sick. Heart of Greed allows you to draw for all your land drops. That's true. We do have Tatiova. Evolution Sage just proliferates. We're not really adding counters to things, so I'd probably pass on that. But I do like the when a land so goes into blah. I'm stressed. Mostly because I've never done this before and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I do have a friend who has a land deck, but his is Gitrog Monster. I do have Avenger of Zendikar in here. Splendid Reclamation Sea is good. Is it in here twice? Because we can... Oh yeah, we'll get rid of that. We have Lotus Cobra in here. Lord, this is a bit much. We could... Land tax? I mean, like, we could do a lot of things, really. I'm just really trying to figure out how we win here. How do we win? What's Rubble Hulk do? Oh, yes, there we go. Crater Hoof, Dragon Master. I don't think we need Crater Hoof in here, but the Dragon Master, let's see. No, I'm not mad at that. Did I already look it up? Yeah. I think we already have Rampaging Ballast up here. Did I just look it up? And I'm just going crazy. Yes, I am. I don't think we need Scoop Mob in here. Fix Uro. Budoga Gardener. Is that what we need? I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, I like that. You may put a land from your hand on the battlefield. If you control 10 or more lands, you flip them. Flip. He XX. Yeah, let's do it. The White Retreat. Okay, let's look at Retreat. Retreat to Mary. Whenever land ATBs, you can put a token out on the battlefield. Yeah, let's pop the Retreat in here. We're gonna I think the majority of the stream is gonna involve cuts, to be honest. Cuts is gonna be hard. Honestly, we could do like Titania. We could do almost typed in Sieve. Oh my god. That's not what we need right now. Retreat to Kazandu. I don't think Retreat to Kazandu is a good one. Well, we could pop it in. You know, why not? Yeah, cuts are gonna be... Oh, that's Retreat to Hagra. It's only an ETB. We can do it. I'm not really vibing with it though, but we can pop it in. Lord, there's a lot going on. I just don't know how to win in a land stack. How are we gonna do this? Okay. Boink, 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 boink. Including these colors, or we'll add most of these colors because I don't need that to be on. Okay. So it's not as low as I thought. I don't want to run the Gen 2 Omnath. I have, well, are you talking about like the green, green red? Because I do have green red. Someone said a card I've never heard of, so I'm already intrigued. So let me see. Did I already do Landscape Control? Okay. Leaders of the Tangle. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you may choose any number of target lands you control and put an awakening counter on each of them. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I have done a lands, like a lands creatures deck before, and I do like it. So let's pop that in. Honestly, like making our lands creatures, I'm not opposed to. That was actually an idea I had originally, and I liked it a lot. Might take out land tax because we're not gonna have a lot of basics. Hey, Minister of Entertainment, thank you for the follow and welcome. Right now, I am a bit not perturbed, but nervous. What about Multani? Seems interesting. Do like a Nature's Will. I don't really like Dryad Arbor as a card. I've never really liked it, even when I played Modern for a hot minute. Anger and Vigor. Let's see. I finish going through this and then I'll probably check it out. We do have Rada in here. Oh my god, my eyes. New Botani could be sick with that land bounce too. Oh yeah, I think this would be really funny to do. Like, that's what I feel like. Yeah, that's not gonna help us. Tomic is not gonna help us. This comma seems cool. Yeah, we can do all of that. Yeah, let's add a comma. Zendikar Incarnate seems kind of fun, but that toughness is a little nerve-wracking here. Yeah, Multani seems cool. I like Multani. Anger will give your creature saves. Vigor gives them protection. Oh. I'm very nervous. I don't know why I typed in Primal. I didn't mean to. I guess my brain's a little fried right now. What else are we doing here? Yoink. Constant Miss is good tech. Yeah, you know what? I do like that. Let's do that. Okay. Concept here. Giant's Immolating Inferno. Shit ton of lands. Nyx Bloom. Land stacks always make me so nervous. Okay. I definitely added a lot of stuff kind of on my own liberty, so we're definitely going to be making a crap ton of cuts. For lands, oh god, how many cards do we have already? Jeez, 83. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Comet Storm. We'll pop it in. Heroic Intervention. Gruul lands, deck brewing, trying to catch up here. No, we're doing 4-color lands. We're doing Omnath, the new Omnath that was spoiled today. What does Genesis Wave do? I'm not mad at it. I just thought of a land. Rogue's Passage. We need other lands. Good lands. What are some of the really good lands that you guys would like to see in here? Okay, give me all the fetches. Well, all the shocks full. Breeding Pool. Thespian Stage. So I need to know the names of the tri-lands. I already have the tri-lands in here, but I need the names of the card because I'm not going to remember all of them. Hallowed Fountains. Stomping Ground. Steam Vents. Lotus Field. I know I like Dark Depths. See, we can always win with like a Maze's End kind of deal, but I think that's always kind of not so fun. Temple. Prismatic Vista. Fabled Passage. Okay, what are the 6 fetches? Because again, I don't know all of these by heart. Raging Review. Hold on. Are these the... Oh, those? Oh, I don't like those. I don't like those lands. I mean, yeah, they become elementals, but that's not necessarily, like... I don't know. I'm extremely biased because I know these lands are not, like, good. Like, I don't see many people actively playing them in EDH. I don't like them. I feel really bad, but I just do not like the, I don't like the elemental lands. They make me so not happy. I don't know why. I just don't like them. I don't know why. I really hate that I don't like them either. What? Hold on. So like I do have a question. This is probably gonna sound very stupid. And I do understand completely that it's going to sound stupid, but I really need to know. I run fetches. I never used to be a fan of fetches. I only run them because a friend made proxies for me. But like looking at fetches now, I'm like, why not run a different land? Cause like that's just gonna it's gonna take the play. I guess like in my mind how I'm thinking, and please correct me, please, like I want to be educated on this. If I run 4 fetches, or if I run all of those fetches, wouldn't it just be better to like play 4 lands that can actually tap for mana instead of fetches? Because then we wouldn't really have 40 lands. We would have like 30 if we run like all fetches. I mean, yeah, we can play them from the graveyard, but like, I don't know. I'm weird with fetches. I've always been weird with fetches. I'm not an active fetch person. Like, people are like talking about you know, like reprint fetches, but I'm not a fetch person. It doesn't bother me. I don't really care about them. But I will put them in here. Because usually my happiness with Magic isn't centered around like overpriced lands, but I know that people like them for a reason. Also, the second landfall trigger. They do get the second landfall trigger. I guess I'm just more worried about being able to tap for mana, but in most decks I feel like budget decks can mostly do without. Oh, budget decks can definitely do without. Just run an Evolving Wilds, you know? Like, Grove of the Guardian. What is that? Tipped to... I guess we can. Cinderglade. What are other good lands? I know we're at 31. Oh, the front, yeah, those. Oh god, Battle Bond lands. Oh, shoot. Thank you for dropping them in chat. Do you want the forest castles? Nah. So we need 6 more lands to get it exactly at 40. Honestly, we're not in that bad of a place like I thought we were, considering we are at 108 cards. I will be okay with that. We've been in a worse position before. But I know we're going to be here a long time cutting. Like, what are some good lands? Like, some... Oh, Glacial Chasm. Glacial Chasm. At this point, normally I'd be worried about budget, but at this point, considering where we are, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it. That's why I don't like fetches. The price of them is, I think, unnecessary. Let's finish the lands and then we can do token generators. But, I don't know. Hey, Old Wolf. Is my chat staying and showing up? Yes, it is. Thank God. I was worried about that. Yeah. Double season and appreciate. I don't think so. I don't want to run. I mean, we could run the duels, but the price is so obscene. Let's avoid duels. Let's avoid duels, because I feel like the average Magic player could get their hands on fetches. Guaranteed would probably be very expensive. Good mana outlet. Alright, give me 1 second. Sorry, my dogs were barking really loud and I did not like that. Alrighty. 4C might make it tricky since it only taps for colorless though. Carpolution Forest. Do we have any like lands that are very specific? And Givany Township is also good landmark land. That's the one that puts a counter on it, right? I just have a feeling. So I don't know. I'm stressing myself out unnecessarily. This is why I'm not always a huge fan of like decks that are so like how to, you know, like open-ended decks are a little bit easier to build around, I think, because you have the freedom, but there's like so many things that we have to add in here. You already have Dark Depths in here. Okay, we'll do okay. We do not have Ghost Town, but that's a good idea. You mean Ghost Quarters? Ghost Quarter. I'm down for it. Ghost Town. Add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. Oh shoot! That's sick. Let's do it. Destroy target on basic land and put controls for each player searches for basic. Bop it in. Port. Okay, I'll get rid of the Ghost Quarter. We already have 2 Spire Gardens. I don't need to. I'll get rid of the Ghost Quarter. Or did I add it in? Yeah, I did. So we get landfall triggers off of destroying opponent's lands. Killer. So what else should we pop in? Because we can have like 40 or 43 lands. I think 40 is a good minimum. What other lands should we add in? Well, I figure out what the heck I'm doing here. I want to finish lands before we do anything else. Oh my gosh, there's so many cards to cut. Oh, we don't even have a Soul Ring in here. Do we need it? What's Tolaria West do? No, because we don't have the mana cost 0. We need more everything. That's the issue with like decks like this is like we need protection and we don't have that because we put in all the good stuff because there's so much good stuff, you know. Oh, lands are CMC 0. Okay, then a Tolaria West. Okay. So now we can add in some board wipes and some protection. Dang it, Chase, Sunday's a game has the the Skylar sister stuck in my head. Yeah, it's in my head too. The Skylar sisters and Peggy. Wow, suddenly I forgot all of the good board wipes ever. Shoot. So, already we have a Cyclonic Rift. We could do like a Blasphemous Act. What else? Supreme Verdict. Yes. That card is good. Supreme Verdict. Cuts are gonna be really bad. I can feel it. Oh, idea. I'm not gonna tap my mana rock. I'm young and scrappy and magic makes me happy. Vandal Blast just seems like another really good idea. Cast off. Creature. Okay. Also, please don't spam cards in the chat. Time Wipe seems pretty good. Did Time Wipe get in there? How do we have 2 Sylvan Awakening? Oh, I probably just got really excited. Well, Time Wipe didn't get put in there, so we'll add Time Wipe. Okay. We could immediately do it upon our next turn, yeah. We'll pop her in. I don't know actually how I feel about this. Yeah, this is, I think, going to be a bit hard for us in terms of, like, cuts just because we have so many things going on. Like, the cuts, I think, are going to be easy and yet horrible at the same time. So we're really going to have to, like, we're off the bat, we're definitely cutting a land tax, but, yeah, I'm gonna cut the off-color fetches, I think. And we'll add other lands, but let's focus on non-lands. Cutting by like 50% of the cards over 5 CMC just because I always go overboard with big swingy spells. Right now I'm just trying to figure out, like, what we're popping in, you know? We already are playing Avenger, yes. I don't know what else to add. Do you have Strionic Resonator? I do have Strionic Resonator in here, yes. Oh, no, I don't want that. This is definitely a deck I'm gonna have to revisit later because there's so much. I'm talking about Royal Elemental. Early you may gain control of target creatures as long as you control. Yeah, the CMC part of it makes me nervous. I already have Altar of the Brood in here. So what we can do is we can start making some cuts. Okay. So we need to make some cuts. Oh, rites of flourishing. Okay. Okay, after this last search, we're gonna make some cuts. You say the price of my card is a price that you're willing to pay. Your okay, Azusa done. Exploration done. We can do a gear per orrery. We have Oracle. Right. What about Song of Creation? That just seems pretty good, but also what if it's not? I don't know. What do you think about Song of Creation and gear per orrery? Return up to 3 target land cards from your hand. If you draw a card instead, you would exactly 3 cards from the top of your graveyard if you do. Yeah, I was thinking that. Maybe not. I like it, but I don't think it could. Okay, so let's move to cuts. Because we got some to make. We have some cuts to make. And they stress me out, but we could do it. Surprisingly enough, we have less cards to cut than usual. Okay, let's go ahead by cutting. What are the off color fetches? Okay, that has black in it. That has black in it. I'm going to cut Lumbering Falls, Polluted Delta, Verdant Catacombs. Yeah, really it would help a lot if deck building if they were just cut. So, let's see. We're going to get rid of Lumbering Falls, Polluted Delta. I think that's it. Okay. So we're going to add 4 more lands in guaranteed, but what are we going to cut? Because that's where the stress, I think, comes, is that. I should probably add in, like, do we have, like, a land that's, like, infect, you know? Ink Moth Nexus. Add that ish. Okay, so we'll cut that. Okay. Yeah, I really wish we could do that, to be honest. Rites of Flourishing is gonna get cut. Land tax is also gonna get cut because we're not really running much basics. We already cut Rites of Flourishing. Let's cut the Storm Cauldron. I'm not really into it too much. And it also kind of feeds into giving other people lands too. Which ramp spells only cast basics? Let's see. Not crop rotation. Vandal Blast doesn't. Not Vandal Blast. Farseek doesn't. We have Rampant Growth, Cultivate, and Kodama's Reach. Yeah, Rune Crab isn't great, but it's not bad either. I want the Yargle Secret Lair. I don't know why. I used to collect Yargle. So to me this is like, oh, but, so definitely gonna want to cut, well, I need to have 3 more lands before we do anything else. Dang. What are some of the really good lands that you think we can add in here? Liege of the Tangle's too cute? Okay, well, we'll cut Liege. I didn't put in Beanstalk Giant because it CMC is just too much for me, to be honest. I love the Bells and Luck statue in the opt. Taking credit for Teferi's achievements now too. Do we have bounce lands or cycling lands? No, but we can add the bounce lands in. Actually, let's do the bounce lands. Simic Growth Chamber. Boros Garrison. What are the bounce lands? Simic Growth Chamber, Boros Garrison, Gruul Turf, and what's the other one? We can add one more, we can just leave it be. But what's the other one? God, there's a lot of bounce lands. Do we need all of them? I don't know if we need all of them. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. We might have to edit the lands a bit more. There are 10. We don't need all 10. Okay, so now... Yeah, they can't be rough. That's why we are not going to do that. I don't think we need 6. So let's just go with the 3 we have now, and then we can always kind of cut. We'll do lands later. Now that we have 40 lands again, we're going to focus on cutting down to 100, and then we're going to edit our lands. That way we can save the lands for last. Because now I notice that we're starting to get a little bit like, oh god, you know? At least I am. Okay. So now let's go and edit the deck. We are at, I believe, 31 cards. I think Aristocrat is also too cute. Let me see where that is. Stop it. Not you, my computer. Reveal the top cards of your library to reveal a land card, put that into play. Yeah, I agree. Okay, we're at 30 cards. I do not have a spark double in this deck, but now that you say it, I kind of want to have a spark double, so we're going to have one. So we're back at 31. Okay, I'm sorry. No more adding cards, only cuts. So I agree, let's starting at the biggest, thickest thing. Blasphemous Act is never 9 mana, so we're not going to do that. Time Wipe I think is well worth it. What do you think of a Rude Awakening? I used to have a mono green Azusa deck, and I ran Rude Awakening. I liked it. But I don't know if y'all would vibe with Rude Awakening like I do. I like it because it's 5 mana. Untap lands, they become creatures. You know? Wrath of God. I think Triumph of the Hordes is good if we end up getting some licks in with Infect. Supreme Verdict I think we definitely need. A Splendid Wreck I think is a must for any lands deck, so we're keeping it. Collective Voyage. Okay, so Collective Voyage is out. Where's Collective Voyage? So with you, each player may pay amount of mana search for... Yeah. We definitely need to cut Collective Voyage. I think we mostly use Rude Awakening for the untap to get huge mana gains. Possibly true, yes. Oh my god. Okay, I like Shatter Sky. Escape Shift is sick. Pierce Whim. It says for a land cards, so for each player choose friend or foe, so I can choose my friends and my foes. I think that's worth it, actually. Sylvan Awakening, dig it. Someone said to Cultivate and Kodama's Reach. I'm always nervous about that. Pierce Whim is really good. I do like it a lot. Vandal Blast I think is just good, but you're always going to overload it, I think, in the best of situations. I like Farseek because it can get any of our Shocklands. I do agree with the Uro cut. We'll cut Uro. Is the Mending of Dominaria... Oh my god, Mending of Dominaria useful? I've never seen it go off before, because I've always seen it somehow die in every single game I've played, which I think is very weird. So I don't know what it does, actually. And Dane and I actually don't know what I said, so I'm so sorry. My brain is so tired. I really want to keep Kodama's Reach and Cultivate, but I can cut the Rampant Growth. I can see why we can cut the Rampant Growth. It's not, like, the best. When comparing the two, Kodama's Reach and Cultivate are better. I feel like we only really want the 3rd chapter, yeah, and if we were counting just that, it's way too slow. Yeah, it is very slow. Okay, let's see. I like the concept of V2 Ghazi. I think it's kind of cool. Teferi's Protection must, Crimson Grip must, Generous Gift must, Cyclonic Rift must, Constant Mists. I have so many positive things to say about this card. I like this. Comet Storm. Yeah, I dig it. And I dig Swords and Crop Rotation. I like all our instants, to be honest. I'm not mad at any of our instants. Energy Flux if you want to be really mean. Okay, what is it? That's mean, but doesn't really have anything to do with the deck. So let me ask this since I got here late. What are we trying to do? Okay, so we're building Omnath Locus of Creation. Right now we're in the midst of cuts. Essentially what we're kind of in a weird in between. So we're getting like landfall good value. we're getting good value out of it, but we're also trying to figure out ways to win. So a concept I had was like, you know, lands into creatures, but we don't have a lot of that in here. Really, it's just trying to find cuts and then seeing what we can tweak about it, you know? Because I feel like if we just keep adding and adding and adding, it's going to become insanely stressful. Have you ever yawned so much that your eyes water? I hate it. Thank you. Okay, I usually go back and see what cards don't help me. So what I initially planned. Yeah, that's what we've been doing, but I also ask chat for their opinions simply because I feel like it helps us better. And we're so scattered, it's kind of hard to choose, you know? We have 3 walkers. I kind of like all 3 of our walkers. Koth only works if we have the a dryad out, so I'm a little hesitant about Koth. I'm gonna cut Koth. He only works if we have that 1 card out, and I'm not vibing with it too much. I love Koth as a planeswalker. He's in my one of my decks. Lord Bolt. Oh, I know who you are. I know who you are. I may be tired, but I know who you are. Okay, we're at 127. We need to get down to 100, but still find a feasible thing. Let's see. 10 months in a row, oh my god. Someone said seeing Grazing Gladeheart. Yeah, I kind of wanted to have some life gain in here, but I also kind of understand it. Okay. Grazing. Come on. Okay. 26 cards. The Outcast gives us a dragon if we have so many lands. I'm just gonna sit here for a couple seconds and let y'all marinate in what we have. Because I'm very tired and my brain hurts. Outcast can be pretty slow. Someone said Outcast and Ruin Crab earlier. We'll cut both. I mean, it can get us some decent life gain already. That's true. Ruin Crab. Outcast. Okay, 24 cards. Sakama I think is good value because we can deal 3 damage to a creature and destroy target artifact or enchantment. But besides that, she doesn't do too much. If it was to player, that'd be one thing. Now, we could pop out Omnath. I think we should also get rid of Vigor. I'm not really vibing with Vigor. Oh my god. Sakama is so good. I do love Sakama, but I will cut Vigor. I don't think we need it, but we'll keep Sakama if you like Sakama. 4 to 5 win cons. Do we have 4 to 5 win cons? We have 40 currently in this, well, 41 currently in this Omnath. I like the Gruul Omnath. We're keeping him. I like these cards all right here. Rubble Hulk I think is sick. Maybe cutting the Royal Elemental, to be honest. I'm not really vibing with him. Chameleon, he comes and goes. What are we copying with Strionic Resonator? Our commander's ability. I'm very tired. I don't mean to be, you guys. I'm sorry. I was up really late last night. 41, but what is Glacier because I'm so 40 mana making lands? Yes. What are we copying with Surrender? I already told. It is a great for include this deck. We got that in there on lock. Triple blue might be too tough for the Royal. Yeah, that and the fact that its toughness is a 2. And if you fall prey to a lightning bolt, I'm not so sure, you know? Rampaging Ballast, love it. Rubble Hulk, love it. What do you think about Multani? Multani, 6 mana, gets 1 for each land you control and each land in your graveyard. I like that. As best, it's a 41/41. Highly doubt we're going to get there. We can tap 2 and return 2 lands you control to our hand and get it back. I like it. We're keeping Multani. Walking Archive. Let me see what that does. You guys, I'm so sorry I'm yawning so much. I don't mean to be so tired. I don't know about that. Yeah, I do like the Multani late game. I like Titania. Enters the battlefield. Return target land card from graveyard to the battlefield. Whenever land you control is put into your graveyard from the battlefield. We can do that. I like it. Oh, Walking Atlas. I like it. But I think we're good without it. I like it. I like it. I don't think we need it. Seedborn, love it. Zendikar Incarnate, I actually really like it. He's a big boy. My issue with him is the toughness is a 4, and we can't really protect him. So what do we do about Incarnate? I say maybe no. Yeah, I like the concept. If it was another XX, I'd be down for it. The fact that we have Rada in here, though, makes me really excited because I do, I'm playing the EDH Boxing League and I have a Rada as my commander currently and she's pretty cool. Okay, Spitfire Lagak. The more I look at this for a 4 mana, it's not that great. Yes, it deals it to each opponent, but do we really need this? I'm starting to think no. I'm thinking definitely we need to cut the Spitfire. Let me know if you think so. Love seeing you on the EDH Rec stream. It's when I followed you. Yay! I love the EDH Rec guys so much. They're probably some of the most amazing creators to work with, and they actually they're very wonderful at making you feel welcome. It did not feel like I was on stream when I was playing. It was super relaxed. I love that about them. If you want that ability, tunneling GOP does a cheaper mana cost. It's not my favorite lizard. Okay, we're gonna cut the Lagak. You know, we're cutting actually a bit easier than I expected we would. I thought this was gonna be harder for us. Seedborn, I think, is just kind of a no-brainer. I love it. Spark Double to copy Omnath. I do think that's a good choice in my opinion. So now some people are saying we should have kept the Lagak. But the issue is like... some of these are agonizing, some of them are not. Let's just keep going and we'll see. Ceramic Resonator copies our ability for Omnath. So we have Oracle of Moldiah. I love this card, yes. Mina and Den, I love this card, yes. Anger, I don't know about Anger. I don't think we really need Anger. I mean, we could. There is always the possibility that Anger would be okay. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, Anger can go. Okay, we have 19 cards left. This is actually going pretty. We're already halfway done with cuts. We're still going to tweak it, obviously, but y'all are a blessing. Wayward Swordtooth, additional land. I'm mostly playing it for the additional land. I like it. We have Risen Reef. Whenever him or another elemental disease be used a card. Maybe we should cut Risen Reef. It doesn't really work here. I really wish this deck could have used Realm Razor. Oh my god. I hate that. That sucks. That sucks. I don't like that. Fires of Yavimaya can give haste. I'm gonna type that over here just so I remember it. I think that's a way better card. Beautiful. Okay, so what can we do? So let's keep looking. I think we can cut Risen Reef because we don't have a lot of elementals in here. In an elemental deck, I think it's a bit better, but we're not doing elementals, so. Ramunap Excavator, love it. Rada, love her, love it, love it. Thrasios, Scry, then remove the top card of your library if it's a link card, put it on the battlefield, otherwise draw a card. We need card draw in here, we're keeping it. Secure Tribarrel, love it. Ruin Ghost, exile target land you control, then return to the battlefield under your control. Do we need him? Wait, no, okay. I like it because we get that extra land trigger for Omnath, but at the same time we have to pay for it. I don't know how I feel about the Ruin Ghost. How do you feel about Ruin Ghost? We're gonna get rid of the Murasa Root Grazer. We only have so many basics. Okay. So, Ruin. And the Murasa Root Grazer. I like it, but we don't need it. Okay, done to 16 cards. Sakura, love it. Lotus Cobra, love it. Land and War Scout, I like this because it works well with the Retreat to Coral Helm. Dreamscape Artist. We don't need the Dreamscape Artist. Because we don't run that many basics. Coiling Oracle, I feel like it's meh. Bedouka Gardener, I like. Coiling Oracle can go to Zendikar's. What's Zendikar's Royal? I mean, I don't think it's like bad if we took out. We can add it back in. It's just having it be so specific on only one card. I feel like it should be specific on the whole deck, you know? I will add back in Risen Reef, but I still don't think it's very cohesive to the deck as a whole, so much as it is to one piece of it. I'm feeling pretty good about the amount of creatures we have in here. They're very specific. Who Shakes the World I like a lot because we can give our lands indestructible. But at the same time, what does the Dryad say? I don't think Dryad would work with Nissa. This is great. We would only search for like a handful. But our lands are indestructible, so I think that's still pretty good. We really aren't running many elementals. I think we're running 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, maybe I'm 5. Never mind. 6. Never mind. Wow, I'm stupid. We're running a lot. 7. Okay, I hit my light source. Running 8, including our commander. So I put my foot in my mouth. We're gonna keep the Risen Reef. Both discs are good. Alter the Brood, love it. Amulet of Vigor, I feel a little bit weird about it, but we'll keep it. Wayfarer's Bauble. I don't know if we need the Wayfarers anymore. Psionic, Chromatic, Crucible, Horn. The cuts are now getting to be a bit harder. We need to make 15 more cuts. Bobble's 100% unnecessary. Cool. Let's cut the bobble. Okay, 14 left. I think Path of Discovery is a cut. If only they had put black and Omnath colors, Yarg the Desecrated would have been sweet. That would have been so confusing. Wow, I forgot what I was cutting. Path of Discovery. 13 left. Like it. I don't know about how I feel about Retreat to Emeria. We already cut Rampant Growth. Farseek I like, because it can get us a number of things. Confounding Conundrum. Whenever land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield under their land this turn, they return a land they control to its owner's hand. Okay, we'll get rid of the Retreat to Emeria. What about the Conundrum I just showed? See, I don't know what we want to do with this deck. I might have to have a friend look this over when we're done, just because it's a lot. I had Nature's Will, but now I'm thinking of cutting it. What do you think about Nature's Will? We'll cut the Conundrum and think about Nature's Will while I cut the Conundrum. $11 cards. I don't know, actually. I've never played Abundance before. If you draw a card, you may just said choose land or non-land. I think it's good because it kind of helps filter, but we can cut it too if need be. I've never played it before, so I don't know how I feel. I don't know if we're combat focused enough to use Nature's Will. Okay, cut Nature's Will. $10 cards left. It's a little less stressful now. I like Burgeoning. I like Exploration, Retreat's great, Abundance, Zendikar's Royal, and the Emancipation I think are pretty good. I like crop rotation because we can get a land. Swords is good, Comet's good. I like the Miss, Rift. I like Growth because it gives us a card draw and a land. I like all these cards right here. I like all these cards. Do we need to... We can cut Cultivate and Kodama's Reach. It just feels wrong, but I know that we might have to. They feel so right, but we're only running so many basics. We're only running 4 basics. You know, it feels weird, but I hate. I really do hate to do it. Okay, we'll cut the Amera and the Gavany Township. Alrighty. We're at 39 lands, which isn't bad for a lands focused deck, but I feel like we need more. Do we need a Genesis Wave or... Yeah, I agree. I don't like Skyrim. So what do we need? Do we need a Genesis Wave? I like Sylvan Awakening. I like Pier's Whim. Scape Shift is good. Shatter the Sky. Splendid Brick is great. Supreme Verdict. I like all these. And we still have 6 cards left. Someone said Genesis Ultimatum is better. Let's see. With the top 5 cards to your library, put any number of permanent cards among them and the rest in your hand. How? What? I think Genesis Wave is way better. This only gives you 5, and you have to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana for that. I definitely think Genesis Wave is better. So does Genesis Wave. Genesis Wave puts them on the battlefield too. I think we have Blasphemous Act, Time Wipe. Oh my gosh, thank you. Let's see. Username C3 Fairy. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. Alrighty, so I guess we can get rid of like 1 Power 4 greater, yeah. We can get rid of like but they can't be regenerated. Maybe cut the Shatter this. Okay. We can get rid of the Wrath of God. Because we have enough board wipes, I think. Yo, let me Control F. Because I think we have enough board wipes. Okay, 5 cards left, and then we can tweak as needed. Now we're kind of down to the hairs here. Do you like Rude Awakening? Because I can cut Rude Awakening. I'm not tied to that card. I just had a little funny quip about it from when I first built a lands deck. They aren't elementals, though. They're just 2/2s. Are they any specific 2/2s? No, they're just 2/2s. I can cut it. Newt is good. She's still super wild, but she is taming down a little bit. It's taking her some time, but... Okay, let's get the Rude Awakening out. Oh my god. Beautiful. Okay, I think we have 4 cards left. Oh my god, the dream. She is sweet and cute and perfect, but oh my god, is she an absolute nightmare of monster cat creature. I love her though, but she's a monster. Newt is my cat. I think we do have the retreat combo, if I am correct. I don't know what else to do. 4 cards left, which isn't that bad for a cut. We have the Blue Landfall Retreat. We have a Llanowar Scout. And a Bounce Land. We can add the Walking Atlas to kind of help facilitate it. No, I have 5 cards left to cut. So what else are we gonna cut? Horn of Greed, but like we also get card draw off of that, so no, I like that. Sorry, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Sorry. I think I'm gonna cut Zakama. I like Zakama, but we can't deal damage to an opponent. We can only deal it to a target creature, and that just seems kind of meh. But at the same time, we can pile it up. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do we do? Or I'll make more balloon noises. But we need to cut cards, not add cards. What do we cut? Blasphemy. But we've already cut board. We have 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 board wipes. So I was thinking, someone said V2 Ghazi because we can make our Ink Moth Nexus infect damage with that, which I think is pretty sick, but we're not cutting lands in a lands deck, Muffins. Hi, I've seen you've arrived. I'm in a relatively new Twitch user, so I'm behind on a lot of the streaming. Which power level do you usually try to build at? I don't usually aim for one. I just kind of go with cards that fit around the deck, or bring me joy. And then the deck is kind of power leveled after. There are tons of redundancy, but redundancy is so good. I like Fire Emancipation because of the damage that we can deal with Omnath's ability, dealing 4 damage, which would... Oh, shit, wait, am I reading the card wrong? Each opponent and each planeswalker you don't control. So that'll turn to 12. Muffins, you are a beautiful person. Cut the ramp spells if you have any, then get out 3+ lands. Omnath only needs 3 a turn. Well, we cut most of our ramp spells, to be honest. So really, we only have Farseek. Because we cut out Cultivate, Kodama's Reach. Pierce Whim can help us a little bit, but it's not too big. Really, we kind of cut down on it. The only, like, really big ramp spell I have is, like, Crop Rotation, just to get, like, a specific land. We have Burgeoning, which I think is really good. Exploration, which I think is pretty good. We could cut the Fire Emancipation, but I like it. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what to cut. She only cares about forests, but she makes her lands indestructible, and I like that, though. Muffins, we cut Cultivate and Kodama's Reach because we're only running 4 basics. That's the only reason. I do have Valakut and Dryad of the Elysian Grove. I do have that. If we ran more basics, then I would put Cultivate and Kodama's Reach back in. And yeah, I just like Nissa Who Shakes the World, but we'll cut her. I know only forests are indestructible, but if we have Dryad out, it's fine. Yeah, it does. Y'all are just making me sad. Not really, but like, I love Fire Emancipation, but you're accurate in your sentiment about it. I do agree with you. Does level 1 Hydra only grab basics? I believe it. Nissa makes all lands indestructible. That is correct. I do like Open Wild Hydra a lot. Yeah, Nissa only grabs forests, but her ultimate is lands are indestructible, which I like. But I also see the sentiment. I know she only grabs the forest, but... Oh, Mooseberg, thank you for the raid. Thank you. We're at the most stressful part of the stream, which is cuts. Well, we have 3 cards left. I could cut Walking Atlas because I do have that little Llanowar Scout. Do we need 2? Do we need 2 instances of it or 1? Oh my god. Thank you for the gifting, Moosework, thank you for gifting 5 subs to people. Thank you. Yay. Thank you. Now you guys can use my cute little emotes that I have. They're brand new and super cute. Do you have a couple of bounce lands? We do have a couple of bounce lands. We have, if I scroll through here, we have the Boros Garrison. Oh, did more happen? Oh, Jill, thank you for the follow. We have Boros Garrison. We have the, I think they're just now catching up. We have the Gruul Turf. We have a flippin' Simic Growth Chamber. So we do have them. You want to play Secure Tribe Scout and Walking Atlas, redundancy to trigger Omnath. We have a lot of redundancy in here. That's kind of where we are at right now with the issues, is that we have a lot of redundancy, which makes cuts hard. We have 3 cuts left. So I'm actually going to let the list marinate for a second. So I'm going to leave it there and let you marinate in it. And then if you're done marinating in the sorceries and the creatures and the lands, I'll just down and we'll take another peek. We need to remove 3 cards. "32 friends, welcome. We're just chilling out, trying to build a deck. I'm not used to lands, so for me this is a challenge. I know I say that about every deck that I build on here, but I'm tired of building deck. I'm kind of tired of building decks that I feel confident in off the get-go. So building things that make me feel nervous is always exciting. Is there Retreat to Coral Helm? Yes, we do have Retreat to Coral Helm. I'll scroll down a little bit to let you marinate in this section of it. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm not solely building this around the Coral Helm combo. I'm just trying to figure out like good ways to like I'm not cutting Altar of the Brood. Never, 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 never. Because we can mill people completely. It's whenever a permanent. Keeping. I just love Altar of the Brood so much because it's a pain in the ass. Let's see. Nyxbloom. Okay, we don't need Nyxbloom. I just have it to help make like Jai's Immolating Inferno and Comet Storm a bit more fruitful. Then you really want the Sakura Tribe Scout to go Infinite Landfall with Retreat and Bounce Lance. Always being able to trigger Omnath on each turn is nuts. Yes. And we have that. I can cut some more lands to add the other bounce lands in here, to be honest. And we have 3 on board and still only have 2 lands in hand at a time anyway. Okay, so let's see how many additional lands we have. We have... Dryad, but we're keeping Dryad. Wayward, Mina, Oracle. That's really all we have, actually. I'm going to quickly look up the... Hold on. Lucario Gaming, hello! I don't think we should cut lands in a lands deck. I'm always worried about that. I think we need to remain lands focused, you know? Okay. So we... Azorius Chancery, Selesnya, Sanctuary. Boros Garrison got it. And is it Boilerworks? Whoa. Why am I not typing the way I want to? Okay. We need 39 land minimum. Some go up to 45 if they have things like Scape Shift. We do have Scape Shift. Focus the bounce lands on your more prominent colors. So more prominent colors would be green. Green. So I have all of them in here now. I can cut them though. So I have Azorius Chancery, Boros Garrison. I can cut the Garrison. Can cut the Garrison. Honestly, I can cut the Dark Depths. Oh no, we can replay it though. No, but it's legendary, isn't it? So what should we cut? We still need to make some cuts. I can cut another land, but honestly I can cut the glacial chasm, but it's good protection. I can cut the blink moth, because ink moth is better. Yeah, we'll cut the blink moth. What do you mean the combo? Tell me the combo you speak of. Okay, now we're back down to 4 cards. I don't really need to skip on Chromatic Lantern. We have fetches and shocks for fixing. Okay, then we'll get rid of the Chromatic Lantern. I don't think it hurts, but I'll cut it. 3 cards. I can cut 1 more card. Is there a reason to run Ink Moth? Is there a consistent way to bump it to 10? Yes. Not a consistent way, but a way. Awakening of V2 Ghazi. And, what is it? Triumph of the Hordes. Awakening of V2 Ghazi and Triumph of the Hordes. We just need to cut 3 more. We do have Rebel Hulk. Sylvan Awakening. Where to go? Sylvan Awakening is helpful. I definitely want to keep it thanks to Risen Reef. I think it helps a lot with that. We only have 3 cards, y'all. We can do this. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. I think 40 is a good number for lands. We just need 3 cards. That's not a lot. I know we can do this. It's hard. Okay, if it doesn't trigger, then we can cut it. What other UTVs? It works with Zendikar's Royal, but not the other one. Okay, so we can cut... Yeah, we can cut Sylvan Awakening. I like it because it'll help us swing out, but at the same time, I also agree with you. 2 cards. Two cards left, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, well. I'm having a hard time getting my Patreon up. I'm trying to get ready for the end of the stream to get my Patreon on so I can shout out every single patron. But Patreon is not working for me right now, so I might have to do it tomorrow on tomorrow's stream, but we'll see. Okay, we'll cut Growth Spiral. At this point, I'll take any cuts that y'all are handing to me. Yeah, it says it won't let me get to the page, so I can't shout people out today, which is making me really sad because it's the first of the month and I kind of wanted to do it because I'm supposed to do it at the beginning of each month, and I think it's fun. So now we have one more card to cut, and then we can kind of figure out how we feel about this deck and what we're going to do with it. I cut Tribe Elder before Growth Spiral. Okay, so then we'll just swap them. Growth Spiral, and then we'll cut. Wait, what did I just do? Steve. Bye, Steve. Or cut both. So should we cut Steve and Growth Spiral? Does it seem like a good idea? That solves problems. Okay. Not a ton, but not a lot. Which is an issue, because I think we should be running more, because we're in green. But we're so focused around lands. So we have Horn of Greed, Abundance. We need more card draw. Okay, give me some good card draw to add in here, and then we'll find some cuts. Give me, like, a good amount of card draw spells. Not too much, though. Give me some good card draw. That enchantment from Ixalan, that doesn't tell me anything. Omega you're missing Finality of Devastation. I like that card, but I don't know what we're gonna get. Heuristic Study. Aegis Insight. I don't... We can add the 3-color Omnath. I just wasn't really vibing with him. But if you guys want, we'll do it. This one, the reason I didn't was because of this part right here. But this bottom part, I don't know. Yeah. We can add Omnath. Guardian Project hits only with creatures. And we have... How many creatures do we have? 26. That's not bad. Q, it's worth it. Chase. So we can do like... Guardian Project. You also said like Ristic. What does Sylvan Library do? I actually don't know what it does. That makes me nervous. Guardian Project. Ristic Study. What does that do? At the beginning of your keep, each player draws a card. If you have a Sea's Blessing, instantly you draw a card. Sylvan Library, yeah. Okay, so now we have to go and cut 3 more cards. We can cut it to Fairy's Protection. I don't want to, but I feel like that's just a good cut in this situation. Okay, I'm not mad at excavation. Okay. So I have to cut 3 cards. I think maybe abundance might be a good one to cut. I'd rather get card draw than like kind of choosy card draw. Renin 6. Yeah, someone did recommend Renin 6, but I didn't really vibe with it. It needs to be triggered by drawing in the first place. We should run Path over Swords in case we need to use it on our own creature and get a landfall trigger. That's fair. So we'll just cut the swords. We'll cut the swords because I do have Path, I do have Beast Within, and I do have Generous Gift. Okay, so then we'll add Abundance again. So sword. Oh, but I'm not a huge fan of Renin 6. It's just like the -7 doesn't really do much for us. You know? No life from the loam. I feel like we haven't. I think with our Crucible we're okay. So now we have to cut 3 cards. What do we cut? You mostly just care about the +1 to get the fetches back. I guess. Now we're gonna have to cut 4 cards. Ristic, Retreat, Sylvan. I like Excavation. So I'm gonna need help now because we have to cut some more cards, and I don't know what to cut, and I hate making cuts. We need to cut 4. We can cut Triumph, I just don't want to. You know, I like Triumph a lot. I don't really want to do it. This deck price is so intense. Everything is not really a good card that gets lands back. Same with Renin 6. Imagine rebuying lands like Cephalus costing armor. There's more than 3 card shine. I don't want to add any more cards. I want to cut. Oh, yeah, Song of Creation. Yeah, we already said no to this. I like it, but we can't really survive the discard our hand, so we're gonna not do it. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. So now we gotta cut 4 more cards. Yeah, I like the Infect. There's more where these cards shine. They're just not really needed here. Well, my only issue is we need to make 4 cuts. I just don't know what to cut. I think we really need to cut, like... Okay. I'm gonna cut Renin 6. But now I feel guilty. It's just, I want to fully utilize it, and I don't think we can. 3 cards to cut. Time Wipe. No. I like Time Wipe. I like Time Wipe because we can bounce Omnath to our hand and wipe the board. Maybe cut Blasphemous Act instead. Time Wipe is so good though because it saves our commander from the tax. I don't think we're going to be adding any more cards, Telepathic Spiral. I think we're going to just focus on the cuts, because I think we're adding too many to the point where we can't really keep up with cuts. I think we're going to card draw again. Maybe cut Lotus Cobra. I like it. Oh, wait, no. It's... Never mind. Never mind. I'm a liar. If you cut most of the Cultivate style cards, then cutting Farseek seems good. We have enough elementals to trigger the Risen Reef. I did check earlier because I was like, we have none. And then we had a lot, actually. We had like 7 or 8. 3 cards. Oh, wait. 2 cards. I'm a liar. We can cut Budoka Gardener, but he also has us put a land on the battlefield. I was trying to figure out if it's worth it, and the only reason why I think it's worth it is because of Zendikar's Royal and the fact that we have so many, so I'm going to say yes. I do think it's worth it. Normally I'd be like, oh, I don't know, but I do think it is worth it. I'm gonna cut Blasphemous Act. I mean, that Telepathic Spiral, that could be the case with any deck, though. It just kind of depends, because, like, there's some cards that are great, you know, turn 1 or turn 3, but if you get it late game, it's like, ah. But that's what the thing with most decks, you know? I cut Blasphemous Act. I felt bad about it, but now we only have 1 card left to cut. Because we have Time Wipe, Supreme Verdict, and a Shatter. So I think 3 board wipes are good. So just 1 more card. I have Comet Storm to help us kill a person. We can cut it. I just have Comet Storm and Jaya's Immolating Inferno to kill people. But if you're feeling it, we can cut it. What about Crop Rotation? It's the last of the, like, you know, basic tutors. Well, it doesn't tutor a basic, but you can sack a land to get a land, and I was thinking, oh, I could use that to tutor for Ink Moth. Retreat is incredibly important. Retreat is incredibly important. Maybe cutting the Crop Rotation, but I like that we can get the Ink Moth with it. Crop Rotation is super good, can get rid... Yeah. Constant Miss I like because it, is a good way to, yeah. I realized that my Aetherflux was revealed, no point storming off. SB Psych, thank you for the follow. Skip Shift Shadow Sky. What are we getting rid of? Maybe Titania? Maybe Titania. The only time I can see us having lands go to the graveyard is if somebody does land destruction or if we do Scape Shift. So maybe cutting Titania. I like her a lot, but do we need her? Fetch lands. Yeah, we do need her for fetch lands. Okay. We're like almost there too. We just need 1 more card and then we're good. And then that's it, you know? So what's the last card? I could cut one more land. Okay, we'll cut Comet Storm. Okay. Okay. I believe we are now officially done. So now we get to the point where we name it. Okay, so what are we going to name this bad boy? Telepathic Spiral, thank you for the follow. Okay, I cut the Storm, cut the Inferno. And we are now at 100 cards. So now my question for you guys is, what should we name the deck? How are you feeling about the deck as a whole? I'm feeling a lot better about it. I'll definitely, this is definitely a deck I'm going to pour over later on by myself. Just because this is a lot to kind of digest and I need to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Because there's so much going on with it, and it's making me a little bit nervous, and I'm a little worried about winning, but we do have some ways to win. I just think we need to like sit down and like I need to like look at it for a long time. Poutine Cucumber does seem like a strong name, but we do need a new one. You win by not dying. You know what? Fair. Om-nom-nomnath. So what do we name this beauty? Everyone likes Om-nom-nomnath. Some goldfishing could help get a better sense of the deck. What about cream of spinach soup? Everyone likes Om-nom-nomnath. Om-nom-nomnath. Yeah, this is definitely what I'm going to look at more as time goes on, because yeah, tomorrow I think I'm going to dedicate a good portion of my day to just looking at this and going, what the hell am I going to do? Just to make sure everything's looking sick. Okay, but we are at the end of the stream. We have finished building Omnath, Locus of Creation. Oh my god, okay, that was a long one, but a good one, but a long one. So a couple things. Are you considering actually make this on paper? No, I do not have $1,000 to do that with. Otherwise I would. If it was free, I would, but I can't. So we're now at the end of the stream. Normally I would read out my patrons on Patreon, but apparently there's something wrong on the Patreon website. It's down. It won't let me access it. So I will be shouting out my patrons tomorrow. So I'm going to have to take a moment on that tomorrow during my paper stream. I don't have my guests yet, but I'll figure that out as I go. So I will go ahead and do my little outro spiel. So first of all, thank you guys so very much for joining me. My name is Chase, also known as Manicurves. You can find me everywhere as Manicurves. I frequently tweet on Twitter at Manicurves. That's where I do most of my content. I also have my link tree. I also have an open Discord, which you see right there in the chat. My Discord is open to everybody. It's a super wonderful, great place. I've been really bad about posting in it, but that's because I've been working so much lately. Make an honest person out of me. Get in my Discord so then I can talk to you and be friends with you. I also have a Patreon. Patreon and a tip jar. And that tip... Oh my god. I can't type to save my life tonight. My tip jar, which you see over there, is going towards me getting a new computer because my computer doesn't like me anymore and I need to build my own. So if you want to consider donating, help me get a new computer, please. Let's see. I also write for TCG Player, and I'm sponsored by the wonderful people at Ultra Pro, and I'm doing a giveaway with some Ultra Pro products tomorrow, so you should definitely check that out. I also write articles for TCG Player, and this is actually the stream I write an article about called Always Be Brewing. Every article comes out every Sunday on TCG Player's website. And let's see, I stream Paper Magic Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think I'm forgetting some stuff, but I'm a bit frazzled because my Patreon isn't working. So Patreon, Discord, I tell you the patron tiers on Patreon, but you can't even access it to my knowledge because the website isn't working. For me, at least. So yeah, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. Yes, I'm also sponsored by the people at Ultra Pro and TCG Player, and I'm doing a giveaway with some Ultra Pro products tomorrow. I'm not wearing the cool jacket they sent me, but usually I am. Thank you guys for building a wonderful deck with me. I'm absolutely exhausted, and I'm gonna chill out and relax for the rest of my evening because tomorrow is my day off. I'm gonna prepare mentally for my stream. And prepare myself for the EDH Boxing League I'm also a part of. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so very much, and bye!